Welcome back, Backroadians. Deborah to be back with another video from the Backroads 2. Thanks a lot for being here today. So, happy Thursday to y'all. I'm getting ready to head to the gym. I've had a pretty interesting morning. I spent the night somewhere last night. I got up about 5 o'clock, jetted to this lake. I went back to sleep for 3 hours, and I caught up on some missed sleep, y'all. I woke up pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But one of the things that's going on is my air conditioner is having some issues. Now, I refreoned it a couple of weeks ago. I about had a freaking nervous breakdown, y'all. I didn't tell you about it. But my air conditioner wasn't working very well. And we were talking over 100 degrees. And I was really concerned. I was like, how the hell am I going to sleep? And all this other stuff. It seems like whenever you start to have any challenges, especially mechanically, or with technology, they all tend to happen all around the same time. So, yeah. So, anyway, I recharged my air conditioner, and that helped temporarily, apparently, because over the last couple of days, it's been a little, well, lukewarm, let's say. So I've been rolling with my windows down, which is all right. The temperatures are starting to become considerably cooler, thank goodness. And so that gives me hope for this new gig that I keep talking about, but I haven't initiated yet. I just got over having something. I don't know what it was. It could have been, what I mean. I hope not, because the entire work staff basically is exhibiting this. So if it was, God forbid, what everyone seems to think it might have been, I'm hoping that my immune system works properly, the way it's supposed to, and that it's building my immune system up for whatever's on down the road, you know what I mean? This place that I'm getting ready to go work at has a shit ton of employees, y'all. It's a big, huge place. So I'm going to be coming in contact with all sorts of people. I worked factory work before. And I just talked to a lady the other day that said, I don't want you to go work there. You're not that kind of a person. Find something else. There's all sorts of things that you could do. And I just thought, you know what? I just want to get up in the morning. I want to go to my job. I want to get there early. I want to get it done. And I want to be able to save enough time in my day to work this job that I have right now, and to be able to stay there and work there through the holidays and all of that, and to be a resource for them. But this other job, I feel like, honestly, I can ride that job out to the end of my days and have some amenities with it that I'm not used to having, When you stay home and you take care of other people and you take care of their other people, you know what I mean? My kids and my grandkids, you don't really, you think about stuff like that, about on down the road and retirement and all that, but you see it differently. And at some point, sadly, which I'm going to say probably maybe 6 or 7 times out of 10, no one else sees that future. And no one else is, well, I guess depending on it, let's say. So, for me, this may not be wines and roses. And it may not be, well, everything one would want for the rest of their days. But my whole outlook on life has changed so much over the last, say, decade. Just like I was talking to this lady at work, and her husband has cancer. And she was like, I've got to really pay off my debt. I've got, because she's always buying stuff. And she was like, I got to really pay off my debt. And so I really got to watch my pennies and all this, I've got to be able to do all this. And I just sat there thinking, man, if your situation turns south, honestly, at her age, she needs to come to terms with the fact that she may not be able to pay off all this debt. She may not be debt-free for the remaining part of her life. And that there's going to be certain things that she's just not going to be able to afford or will have in her life. Things that maybe she's dreamt of her entire length of life since she was a child. But at some point you have to look at it, and you have to be okay with it, and you have to make peace with it. And I have made peace with all those things that I know that I'll never have. People in my life. That was one of them that was really hard. And I think that when you're going through really, really, really dark, deep challenges in your life, or loss of those individuals that were in your life, you get into this fuzzy gray area where I think reality and fantasy kind of blend and fade into each other, almost fold into each other, almost like a time warp or something. And you hold on to stuff that's not real. And oftentimes the things within your actual reality and within your life are not real either. But you're the only one that doesn't know that. Everybody else does. So I feel for these women, especially the one that I've worked with that lost her husband here recently. They just had the funeral yesterday. And I'm not really looking forward to coming back to work. I don't know exactly what to say to her. I tend to say the wrong things to people. Sometimes, though, I feel like God or a higher power has me say these things for a reason. Because after I say them, I'm like going, why the hell did I just say that, you know? And I often think, as I walk away, you know, oh, I feel bad about saying that. But then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe I was supposed to say that to them, you know. There's two women that are looking at some major life changes. And I've been there, done that. I'm still experiencing it, to be honest with you. This morning when I woke up, like I said, I reiterated to myself that I'm okay with, and it's not failure. I wouldn't call it failure. I would just call it, and I wouldn't call it settling. I think your life can change on a dime. Your life can be completely different tomorrow as it is today. But I just don't think it happens very often. But I'm not going to hold out hope to be one in a million kind of an individual. Do you know what I mean? I have taken care of people my entire life. I mean, we're talking since I was a little girl. I took care of adults in my family, let's just say that. I've tried to see people with goodness. I've tried to be forgiving. And when I look back at my life up to this very moment that I'm speaking to you right now, and I feel like a lot of that forgiveness, a lot of that understanding, a lot of that tolerance, acceptance, recognition, I feel like in a lot of senses or ways, it was to my detriment. Because I'm alone now. And this day is mine. It's not like I'm waiting for somebody to call because they're going to need my help. I was really good at that, I think. And I think that the people that I cared for, the people that I prioritized, even over myself, should be very thankful for those moments. Because I'm very thankful for the moments that I've had up to this point with my grandchildren, with my sons, you know. I'm very thankful for all of that. But now I look at life, interestingly, in a selfish way. And I've always thought selfless was the best way to go. But when you're rolling solo and you are the only one that you're taking care of, you're the only one that you're planning for, you have to be selfish. You do. So anyway, if you're looking at some disappointment, if you're looking at a restructure, let's say, of your life or your plan, I think that at some point, especially when you reach a certain age, you just have to kind of understand that things may not go the way that you planned. But I think that we all have a plan. And it isn't maybe just necessarily what you wanted or what you think it should be. Because there is a plan, I do believe. So I just roll through the day, you know, and know that. And just feel, like I said, protected in a way that it's all going to be okay. So anyway, this is my weird video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I need to get on down the road, go get my shower and get ready for this day and the rest to come. My name is Deborah the Bee. Get out there and spread those little pieces of peace. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe and see future videos, please do that. Thanks a lot for your first time viewer. I appreciate you being here. My name is Deborah the Bee. Thanks a lot for coming by. We'll see you all on down the road. Bye-bye.